Hello there. Let's look at a summary of week 3. This week is all about polynomials. So the first section is complex numbers. We really just want to go over the minimum, the things you need to know in order to work with quadratic functions and find the roots of quadratic functions in the event that they are complex. So simplify a complex number. For example, you want to be able to write the square root of -4 as 2i. That's it. And then a bit of adding complex numbers and multiplying complex numbers. That's in video 2. Video 1 talks about simplifying complex numbers. Section 3.2 is quadratic functions. So the graph of a quadratic is a polynomial. You want to be able to find the roots using the quadratic formula. Now, that's something you should memorize. The quadratic formula, x equals -b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, is definitely a memorized formula. Video 3 isn't too exciting. There are 2 authors that do these videos. I like Sousa the best. This guy isn't as charismatic, but nonetheless, he gets the job done. Know the vertex formula. X equals -b over 2a. And graph a parabola given the equation either in standard form or general form, and you need to also be able to take an equation in general form and write it in standard form, and go through just videos 1 through 5, and you'll be fine there. Polynomials. There are a lot of videos to watch in that section, all 10 of them I would suggest watching. You want to know things like the end behavior of a polynomial, so what it does as x goes to infinity or -infinity, the intercepts, both x and y, graphs of polynomials, and multiplicities of roots. And what does that mean? And so in terms of that last one, I just want to look at a quick example with you. Here's a polynomial of degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I multiply this all out, it would be x to the 6th. Now, these when a polynomial is in factored form like this, these exponents up here, this is a 1 that you're just not seeing, these are the multiplicities of the roots. So my roots are 1, roots are zeros, -3, and 2. And the multiplicity tells me, do I cross the x-axis at that root or bounce back? If it's an even multiplicity, I can't even read my own writing here. Let me erase that. If it's an even multiplicity like 2, that means you're going to bounce back. So here at the root 1, notice that the polynomial touches the x-axis and bounces back. Whereas if the multiplicity is odd, like 1 and 3, then the polynomial graph will cross the x-axis at that root. So at -3, I'm crossing, and at 2, I'm crossing. So bounce back versus cross. That's why we care about multiplicities. And then finally, last thing in this week is polynomial long division. Hopefully this will be reviewed to you, but if it's not, it's never too late to learn. Video 1 I suggest watching. It's just a general introduction to how the process of long division works. And then there's some specific examples in these videos. And that is the end of the summary, and I hope you have a great week.